Angie. Angie walk in, room get loud. She don't bite it, say it out proud. Tongue like steel, yet clean and sharp. Smile so sweet, then she cut real hard. She came to play, not to pretend. One glass up, then she's off again. Eyes on you, she don't miss a thing. Got the whole scene wrapped on a string. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move wrong, she keep the tape. Don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun up, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. If you say one thing, she got the proof. Not for the drama, just for the truth. She's in the corner, watching the room. Cute little grin and boom, boom, boom. She loves the joke, she loves the night. Loves a good time, loves a good fight. Not with her hands, with her set so cool. She can shut it down and still look gold. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move on, she keep the tape. Angie, don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun love, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. One second soft, next second stone. She runs the room like she on the throne. Come for the fun, stay for the spark. Angie don't fall, she leaves a mark. Angie, don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun love, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. Angie. Say less, Angie. No stress, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's Angie.
The hell? There we go. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome to Angie Uploaded, the only place to be at 6 a.m. in the morning. And whatever time it is where you are, it's the only place to be. Because nothing else matters. Oh, how about a little Metallica in the morning? That'll get your blood flowing, won't it? Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope that y'all are having a great start to your morning. My morning had a better start than yesterday morning, so we'll just see how the next time flows. I will say that, when you have something ordered or you're having like contractors or somebody come to your house, they always give you this 4-hour window. Well, I'm getting my new stove today. Yay. And hold on, this deserves. Thank you. Yes. But anyway, I have my 4-hour window, which it starts at 8. So if I happen to be their first stop, then I don't know if, they'll show up a little bit early, if I'll get, another text message. So just be forewarned, we may have to cut it early, or you may see me on my phone. So, but I'm getting my stove, damn it. I'm getting it. Yes. How about it? Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. But without further ado, let me just say good morning to what is going on with my chat? My chat's acting wonky. But good morning, Chubby Scorpion. Good morning, Jake. You're such a good supporter of the show, and we definitely appreciate you over here. Matt, good morning, Bees. And I know people trickle in over here. So that's why I try not to throw anything really big out there at the beginning because, I know how people do. I think they go and they, lurk and see if anything's interesting in other places. And then they always come running back to Angie. I get it. I understand, I'd be glad I'm so understanding. um, I will tell you that uh so I have a community post up and it's basically let me grab something from there real quick though. It's basically just saying that I will be doing some dual streaming. I'm not doing it this morning and I'll tell you why in just a second. But I am also going to be over on Rumble. And if you have Rumble, please add me. This is my Rumble. Please add me over on Rumble. And oops, hold on, I screwed that up. I forgot the H. Remove. Let's do this again. Please join me over there because I don't want to wake up again and yeah, that's right. Okay. There we go. I don't want to wake up again to losing everything. And that's basically what happened. When I lost my excuse me, when I lost my monetization to begin with, it's like you go to bed one day, you wake up, everything's fine. You wake up and then a major change has happened in your life and there's nothing you can do about it. Kind of the same thing that happened with me in the LCU. We found out that everything happened about 30 minutes before we were supposed to go live. So my life has a tendency. So if my life is about to shit the bed, it usually waits to the last minute before doing so. So yeah. Good morning, Snake. Good to see you. So yes, I will be doing some dual streaming over there. I am not I'm not doing it this morning. And the reason being is that I'm tired. So let me tell you what my ass did last night. Um, I stayed up way past my bedtime. And Bees, I know you're hoping that I was researching that case. I was not. That was all of my plans. So we're gonna have to wait on that one another day. Um, I know. I know I can see her face now. She's wanting to cuss me for everything I'm worth, but then she remembers how much she loves me. So, she's only going to cuss me for half of what I'm worth right now. It's going to have to wait though till tomorrow. I can't help it. So, I was trying to figure out, cuz I have this everybody gets to use stream elements. Well, I can't because it kept going to my main account. So I'm like, well, what about Streamlabs? Could I use Streamlabs and try to figure out how to bypass my main channel and have it come directly to Angie Uploaded? And yes, I can. And yes, I have everything set up for it with the exception of I don't have it. So you're supposed to copy and paste the link, the URL from Streamlabs into StreamYard, and where I'm being told to go, it doesn't exist. Like, it tells me all the way up to like the last little place, but that place is not there. So I've got to figure that out, but I've got everything else set up. I've got the sound, how everything is going to work. But I don't have that. And what I am doing is I am preparing for, just in case. I'm not going to be caught slipping this time. You're not going to catch me slipping. So I will be dual streaming over on Rumble, and I am fully monetized over there. So over there they have Rumble rants, where over here we call them super chats, and they do have memberships over there. So if YouTube does it to me again, I would like to just throw YouTube away and go to Rumble, but I do know that that's not going to work. A lot of people, they're hearing me say Rumble and they're like, I'm not adding another account. I'm not doing this, but Rumble is pretty lenient over there. I've had streams where I just played copyrighted music. They're still up. They're still monetized. I don't know how they can do some of the things that they do. Rumble started out being a place where you could go and not have to worry about, I guess, your views on politics. You didn't get your stuff taken down. You didn't get, of course, you're still going to have people in there that can speak their mind too, but that's basically what it started out is. And now there's lots of people over on Rumble. Let's see. Candace Owens, she got demonetized on YouTube. She was one of the bigger creators that got demonetized. And she went over to Rumble. So she streams on Rumble as opposed to YouTube. I don't think she still streams on YouTube. Either way, she's not monetized on YouTube. So they catch a lot of us. But anyway, so I was working on things like that last night, Bees. I know. She hasn't even said anything since I said it. Good morning, Fuzz. Good morning, Miss Brenda. But yes, over there, they do have Rumble rants, like super chats and stuff. I will also I've been talking with Antler Lane, and we're looking into diversifying our portfolio. In other words, what I mean is, I think we're going to explore some other avenues like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Reels, different things. Yeah, you're not going to catch me on an okie dokie this time, YouTube. You're just not. And I know that I say thank you and help me, with these hours and everything. But I'm not going to I don't want to get excited. I get tired of looking at the number and knowing that a stupid bot could shut me down. I don't know. So either way, but I think what I'm going to start doing is using, of course, I use my, my community post. I use those a lot. I think I'm actually going to start utilizing Twitter or X. I've been trying to remember to put things in there, especially like announcing my live streams and stuff like that. I just forget to do it. But I think I'm going to try to incorporate using Twitter or X, So you can follow me over there too, if you don't mind. I do have a blue check mark over on Twitter. I think it's the only place I own a check mark. Oh, I hate them bots too, Miss Brenda. I do. Good morning, Brantley. Good to see ya. Yeah, and right, Rumble it's not bad. I mean, it is just it's really like YouTube. I think there have been some changes since I've been over there. I know you used to could not like see the live chat replay. I don't know if you can or not now. I know you that's one thing I hate about Rumble is that chat replay. Like if you go back and watch the VODs of YouTube, as long as you haven't edited something in the video or didn't click the button, then your live chat will be on there. But on Rumble, I don't know if they've changed that, but used to that it would not be on there. But there is a way to play the live chat as it's going. That way, if you watch the VOD, you can see the live chat on the screen, even though, especially like on a phone and stuff, it would be really, really small. But yeah. The AG Uploaded is not a very big channel, so usually I try to go through most of the comments, so you might hear me just read them anyway. Let's see. I actually use a good company called Supertip. They're made for streamers by streamers. They're not associated with YouTube, but you do get your money, and you get 88% of your money with Supertip. Really? Well, I'll have to write that down. Now, none of this is anything against Buy Me a Coffee. We're still doing that because, I've got to figure out my Streamlabs, but I've got everything ready to go. I just got to figure out where to put this link now. What ChatGPT is telling me there's not a place for it, but Super Tip. So I'm going to write that down, Jake. Thank you. I've never heard of it, but I will definitely check that out. So this morning, I said we were going to do it towards the second half, but I'm just going to open it up for the show. We're doing 1 card pulls, and it equals 1 coffee. So if you go to my Buy Me a Coffee and you purchase me 1 or more coffees, let me know in the chat because it doesn't give me an alert. Cosmic, let me double check that. Yeah, Cosmic Blues sent me a coffee yesterday. I think it was yesterday. My brain. And I did not see it until after the show. So it's a drink to the 80s enjoyed this morning. So thank you so much, Cosmic Blues. If you can hear me, I certainly appreciate that. But yeah, please let me know in the chat or say something in the chat, and one of my mods will get my attention because it goes so fast. I might miss it. It goes so fast. So either way, 1 card pulls are open for the show. And give me 1 second. And we are a day closer to me getting my angiogram. My nerves are shot, y'all. They're it hasn't moved, bees. I checked this morning. It has not moved since I wrote it down. So I'll keep an eye on it. but I knew you were going to ask, and it hasn't moved. I can see the little, I can see the views. Like when I look at the analytics, there's this little bar thing that shows you, views and time frames. I see that full. So people are watching. But the hours themselves have not actually updated yet. So I just wanted to tell you about Super Tip because you could actually put it on the screen and it looks like a super chat that goes up on the screen. You could also do voice tips and do photos. Oh, cool, Jake. Well, I'll definitely check that out. Um, I was hoping to have Streamlabs up and say, look what I did, y'all, all by myself. But yeah. But if I figure out where this link goes, I may do a test run today because I am working from home the rest of the week. I know it's Wednesday, right? But I'll be home. So, and depending on when my oven gets delivered, we don't know. I may be the first stop, but I may just pop a live stream sometime today, or Aunt Lurleen might just get a fire in her feet and wanting to jump on a live stream and do something. So you never know with her. I am so excited with Aunt Lurleen, y'all. There's so much stuff in the works, and it is honestly, it is something that I've wanted to do skit content since I joined YouTube, or before I joined YouTube. I figured out a niche to break into with my other channel, and that gave me so doing that channel taught me a lot about YouTube, and I learned I'm not the best at editing, but I can edit. I'm not the best at thumbnails, but I've gotten better. But actually, that channel taught me a lot about how to run a YouTube channel and do videos. We even had, I had a Patreon. I did merch. We had all of that for the other channel. So I learned a lot of things. But even before all of that, I wanted to do skit content. And one day I was, and this is before my mom passed away. I was going through a box because we still had a box of her stuff, and I was trying to just declutter a little bit. And I found a couple of wigs that I had gotten Mama. She had gotten some type of sepsis years ago, and her hair fell out. And I bought her 2 wigs, and I just remember playing around. When I found them, I put them on, and she got the biggest laugh. But honestly, when I put them on, I feel like I look like my mom. I can see my mom when I put those wigs on. It's crazy. But I knew right then that I was going to do something with those wigs. And honestly, if y'all remember, let me show you. Hold on. So I've actually worn the wig before. And I know some of y'all are new here and y'all won't remember what I'm talking about, but I did, and some of y'all will, so it's just going to be a repeat. But I did a commercial when AMAC and I did Chubby World, or the Wayne's World thingy. So I'm looking for that. I know I have it somewhere. Let me just do home. me pause it. Okay, so I'm going to play the commercial and I want you to look at the hair. The first time you'll see the first, just watch it. It's kind of funny. But things may be changing there too, but check out. So this is not I've loved wigs. I've loved wigs, y'all. So you can probably tell. Let's see that one. Got the sound on, share, and got it. All right. It may not be that loud, but just pay attention to the hair.
What did I find in my grandson's bathroom? It says King's Ego Spray. Phil, 22 again. Feed that ego. Ooh, let me give that a try. Oh. Whew. Wow, I feel rejuvenated. This King Ego Spray must really work. I already feel 22 again. Oh, go get you some King Ego Spray right now and thank me later. You'll feel like you can take on the world, baby.
So there you go. That is that was the commercial
What did I find in
that I started when I first put the wig on. It is Antler Lane. Yep. She came and helped me with that. So yep. Okay, so I think let me X out of this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yep. So, like I said, I've always loved to cosplay. I love doing things like that, and the opportunity presented itself, and it's growing in my brain. The whole Antler Lean art thing, and I'm very excited for it. A lot of folks don't really get into cosplay, but they say to do it because you enjoy it. Find something that you enjoy. And yeah, I can talk shit. I can go at somebody. I can do drum. I can do all of that. It's not fun to me. Stuff, the cosplays, the skits, the improv, that's fun. So, and even me talking about it, I'm losing views. See, so you can't win on YouTube, and most of your stuff is going to be who you cussed out, who you spill the tea on, you having a crash out. That's where the viewers like to be. So you either please yourself or you please, a few of your viewers. It can't work like that, and it can't work both ways. So this time I'm going to do YouTube to make me happy. And by doing so, I hope it kind of has a trickle effect to where it makes the viewers happy as well. So, but yesterday, so we'll just, oh, and one more thing. I had a few, I keep saying but I found them for Antler Lean. I looked up and there were some questions for Antler Lean, so I had to tell her about it. She got on and she answered them through her dashboard. She has her own little dashboard for Ask Antler Lean. And So I sent out the advice, and I'm gonna read a couple of them to you. Yes, it's anonymous, and we don't know who the hell you are, but yeah, just know that if you submit them, we're likely to pick a couple to talk about. So one of them was Dear Aunt Lurleen, I accidentally sent my boss a text meant for my husband. My boss responded with noted in quotation marks and nothing else. It has been 4 days. I have to go back to work Monday. Please advise. So Aunt Lurleen comes in and says, hey, sweetheart, I would have gotten behind this and sent another text and said, I am so sorry. That was meant for my husband, and left it at that. I would definitely have the second text or a conversation. You don't want him to think you got the hots for him, because obviously it's still spicy where you hang your own hat, your house with your husband. So, second text or convo for sure. I got to know how this one ends. Let Aunt Lurleen know, Shug. XOXO. So, do y'all think that Aunt Lurleen gave good advice? I think she did. I mean, we don't want her husband or his, we don't know. We don't want this person's husband thinking that they got the hots for, or their boss thinking that they got the hots for him, you know? So I think they definitely need to have a second conversation, or at least a text. If the conversation is too weird, at least send a text, let them know it was meant for your husband. So I completely back Aunt Lurleen on that one. Good morning, Mo. How are you? And this one is Dear Lord, not the pastor and the sugar. So this one says, hey, Lurleen, I need some advice on a neighbor. Her name's Sue. She keeps coming over for sugar, and it's been the third time this week. She's using all my sugar, hun. Do you think it's because she needs the sugar, or do you think she's eyeing up my new Keurig? I know this is out of the blue, but I really, really need your help. The pastor told me to come to you. The pastor told them to come to Aunt Lurleen. Well, Lord. So Aunt Lurleen responded. She says, hey, dear heart, did Sue recently have any major changes in her life? She could be looking for a friend because she's feeling lonely. I know Keurigs are fancy coffee machines, and she may actually be liking yours. But if you ain't making her coffee out of it, if you ain't making her coffee out of it, and it's now 3 times a week, I have a feeling that it's more than the fancy dancy coffee maker. How about inviting Sue over for a cup of coffee and see what she opens up about? You might find out that she is just needing a friend. Oh, and tell the pastor that he can pray for old Aunt Lurleen too, out here doing the Lord's work. Let me know how it goes, hun. Aunt Lurleen, I think doing a good job out there doing the Lord's work. Just Grammy, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, those are a couple from the Ask Aunt Lurleen. And there's a lot on this newsletter that she does. It's a lot of fun and satire stuff. So You can see I dropped the Ask Aunt Lurleen link so you can go in it and you can see all the things that's offered on the newsletter. So it's very cute. And published whenever she feels like it. Excuse me. IHQ finally caught a stream. Hi, Angie. Hello. How are you? You know what the problem is? Is that I know that you're somebody I know and I can't figure it out. I know this name and I swear I know who you are, but I cannot figure it out. It's either somebody I know or somebody I got. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. How are you? I knew who it was. Oh, are you? I know I saw it on one of my VODs. It was like, I miss you. And I'm like, I know this person. I know this, but I was so busy. I didn't take time. I could have figured it out if I'd gone through I'd have figured it out, but it is good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Are you at a setup or anything? Because I'm on StreamYard. I could drop you a link if you want to come up for a little bit. You just let me know if you want to pop in and say hey to the peeps. You're allowed here. Jake, I may do that later. I'm only gonna offer this one for Denmark right now if he can. I may open it up. I'm thinking about doing Fridays and allowing people to pop in, but we'll see. We'll definitely see, Jake. I don't mind having you up. T-Ball, Neon, hey. Hello. Everybody sees Denmark and they're speaking up now. I hope you do pop. Listen, it's okay. I'm really busy. I just dropped by to say hi real quick. I was definitely down to hop on. I am definitely down to hop on a stream at some point though. Just let me know. Well, if you want to join my Discord, you can. There's not many of us in there. If you would like to, it's kind of just chill. So if you would like to do that, or either way, but right now I'm on StreamYard, so I can just, whenever you get ready, I can send you a link or whatever you want to do. Let me see. I'll figure it out. How to. I don't think I'm still friends with you on Discord. I don't think. Either way, we'll figure it out then, Mark. But either way, it is so good to see you. My nephew causing all kind of trouble. My nephew causing all kind of trouble, but bailed my ass out, and I will never forget it. So, nothing but love for you, honey. Sorry, been in EverQuest, but been here the whole time. Is EverQuest a game? Cosmic Bliss, good morning. Thank you for your coffee yesterday. I didn't see it until after, so I certainly appreciate that. I might have caused a little bit of trouble. Oops. Just a little bit, Dan. Just a little bit. I love it though. You're at that age where trouble is fun until you wind up in jail or something, you know. Don't ever push it that far. So what I'm planning, it's either going to be Saturday or Sunday. I am going to stream and I am going to tell everyone, so Saturday is, Saturday or Sunday. This weekend stream is going to be my tell all where I finally let everything out and, any decisions that I've needed to make have been made in my brain, and I'll be talking about them. So just make sure that you are subbed up, that you have the notification bell on. So this weekend will definitely be, it'll be the one that some of y'all have been waiting on me to say, to get it out there, to just, yeah. So make sure that yes, Angela will be there for some of it. Chubby Scorpion, absolutely. I figured it's time. I said I would wait until the 1st to do it. The 1st has passed, and I don't want to do it on a weekend. I don't want to do it on a stream at 6:00 in the morning. I want to have the viewers. I want to have the viewers for it. Because damn it, if I'm gonna let it all out, you know, I deserve to have, you know, a bigger number. And that's why y'all are the badasses. Each and every one of y'all that bring your asses in here every day, or at least watch the VOD every day, y'all are the badasses. Y'all are, I mean, I feel like y'all are here for me. I know there's other people too that the time slot just sucks for them, but they watch the VODs every day. So, y'all are real ones, and just know that I couldn't do this without you. And to know that I'm streaming, okay, I've got 19 right now, and I am okay with that because I know why y'all are here. You know what I mean? I get it. So, but again, make sure you're here this weekend. And I don't know, because of my test, I may have to have the stents put in. And if that happens, it's going to be tomorrow. And if I do have stents, I'll have to stay overnight at the hospital. So if that happens, there won't be a Friday stream at 6 a.m. unless I can figure it out from the hospital. But I may just, you know, I may not, because I'd be looking rough, and I don't like to look rough. So there may not be a Friday stream because I don't know if I'm going to be in the hospital or not. But they did say that it would just have to be for one night to oversee things. And then, yeah, they did say rest. But either way, I know I'll be there at least one night if I have to have them put in. But let's pray that they can just control it with medication. So, yeah. Like the stream, or we send Boogie to clog your pipes. Ah, Neon! Y'all better like that stream. I don't want him clogging my pipes. Just take Friday off either way. We good with it. I'll think about it, Chubby Scorpion. I don't know. I mean, because I'm sitting here, and as long as I don't get all worked up and everything, you know, but if I don't get the stents, then you know what I mean. So we're going to play it by ear, but that I'll be utilizing my community post and the Discord, but see, Bees is not a part of the Discord. So make sure that you pay attention to the community post. Angie, I think the problem is that a lot of viewers in the LCU think you're banded and watching you. Oh, think that I'm banned is a bad thing. Yeah, I know, and it's weird. Hold on, y'all. I told y'all this may happen. It's the Home Depot. All right, they are telling me that it is out, and it looks like that I am first on the list. So that does mean that I will I'll probably be ending early. I still need to sweep we pulled it out. I've still got to sweep from behind the old one. But yes, so I do think that a lot of people think, from the LCU think that I am banned from over there. And then some people think that I'm back because I have an intern role. And I think a lot of people's thoughts are getting clouded. I would like to explain everything, but real quick, I'm not a band creator, and I'm also not banned from, I'm not a Voldemort. So yet, I'm not a Voldemort yet. We'll see how that goes. But as far as the intern role was given to me, and I've told this. So when we were talking about that day, he was going to send me the redirect. He gave me the intern role. He was in the Jester chat, and I was chatting in the Jester chat, and he gave me the intern role, I think, because it stood out. You know what I mean? I was getting lost in a sea of greens or grays or whatever, So he gave me that role because he was looking for my answers. Because he asked me in the chat, or am I going live? So he was going to send me that redirect that day. And then he ended up sending it to Phantom. But that's why I'm an intern. I'm not allowed to call into shows. The only thing I have it for is so my name is not green or gray. And I don't, green in the Discord. But that's it. That's all it means. I saw people yesterday. There were some people in Scooter's chat saying that I was back, and I think it's because they see that I'm an intern. I never left the Discord, just so everybody's clear. I never left the LCU Discord. I'm still in it. I'm an intern, but I was only given that role because of the color of my name. Yes. That's it. But there were people saying that I was back. There's a couple chats that I'm a mod in. And when I say something and I'm blue, they think that means something, that I'm back. So Angie is dancing on glass between the LCU and trying not to break YouTube TOS. I'm doing a big dance right now, Kiwi. And I'm hoping that people like yourself can see that and understand, what I'm having to do right now. But in another situation, and on the other hand, I'm done feeling like this. I'm tired of feeling like I'm being this way or this way to please this person or to do do the right thing. I'm tired. So this weekend it stops. It everything I do from that point forward will be for me and the community that I'm building. That's what it will all be for. I'm tired of dancing. So, yeah. So I want to make sure that as soon as I know more, I will let y'all know. Because I want to make sure I remember when Gidgy let hers all out, she had her notes, right? And I write hand notes all the time and I go by notes so I don't forget anything. And I'm going to have my notes ready, my talking points, and I'm just going to let it all out. And then also, can't nobody say that I immediately fired up a YouTube stream and started talking shit, because it hasn't happened. I have not talked shit on the LCU. I have talked some shit about some people over there. But I was also told to run it like Chubby. So there you go. But yes, so good drop in there, Chubby Scorpion. I'm also going to start dual streaming over on Rumble. That is my Rumble link. Please give me a follow over there. I am completely monetized over there, and you can do memberships and you can send Rumble rants, which are just like super chats. The split over there is better last time I looked. But I'm not going to say never. Over there, I got 100 followers. Over here, I got a little over 2K subs. I'm never going to have the numbers that I have over here, over there. But Rumble is not a bad place to be if y'all don't have a Rumble account. You can go set you one up and start looking around to see creators that actually have Rumble accounts. It may surprise you. And it's very hard to get taken down on Rumble. You can play music over there, all the copyrighted music. If we want to have a party, we can go over there and have a party and have copyright music. In fact, I was planning me and my old chat, which I got something to say to my old chat too. Y'all don't let me forget. I saw you, Miss Brenda. It popped up. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. There's a couple others that have went over there and followed me, and it popped up on the Bat Watch. So thank y'all for doing that. But before I left my old community, I had planned an 80s party, and I actually have the playlist on my YouTube playlist. I think it's public. The music that I was going to play. I had it all planned out. It was going to be like a sleep stream, but we were just going to have us a big party and play 80s music and do 80s stuff. And I even bought some props for it. And so you're talking a couple years ago, and that was right around the time that the accident happened with my husband, because that's when I started coming over here or not, when I trickled into the LCU and all of that stuff. So yeah, I've got a whole playlist ready to go for an 80s party. If y'all want to have an 80s party over there with me, we can still do it. I might have to check Rumble out. I have Kick, but that platform is a cesspool. I don't like Kick. When we were dual streaming with Kick, I would handle the chat over on the Kick side, and every comment was something disgusting about it was sexual stuff about me and AMAC. Every single comment. And I mean, gross words. Like, I don't know. Hey, Angie, mods and chat. I'm so damn proud of you, beautiful girl, for what you have just said. And I think it's a great decision, honestly. Thank you, Hush Pup. Well, it's coming. And yep. And I'm finally going to get it all out there. And it's going to be for me. So, and I appreciate that. Hush Pup has been around day one, I think. Hush Pup, you've been around for a long time. So, no, I didn't take Hush Pup away from the LCU, just so everybody knows. Hush Pup was already with me. Some of my old community is actually here, Chubby Scorpion. When you see, like Hush Pup, and just be sure to ask Keemstar to release you from the contract. You haven't trashed anyone. That's if I ask to be released from it. But to be fair, I have everything in writing. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much covered there. So yeah. But yes, y'all have actually seen some of my old community. Snake that comes in here, Mo. They've been with me for a long time. We all met in someone else's chat, but every time I'd fire up a live stream and all that, they were always with me before, and then you see them pop in now. So yeah, and then Hush Pup, of course, Bees. So there's a lot of names that you'll see pop in that were with me from day one. And that doesn't go unnoticed either. It honestly makes me feel good when I see the old community pop in and say, hey. Yes, I've been around for quite a long time. You always stood out as a really good person. Oh, thank you, Hush Pup. I've tried to be good. I really, really have. I think that's why a lot of people said I'd never belonged in the LCU. Because I couldn't be what they wanted me to be. Yeah, I can be a bitch sometimes. Well, who can't? I can do some funny things, and I do funny things because I'm a funny person, I like to think. I enjoy doing crazy stuff. It makes me feel young. Some people can say do anything for money. Yes, we made so much money doing these things. So much money over on Chubby. Yes, it was all for the money. I think you should take a day off from streaming while you have your medical treatment. And a few people have said that, and I think what I may just take Friday off. I may just do that. I'll stream in the morning because I think it's going to be good for my nerves. So I think I'll stream in the morning. My procedure is at 1 or 1:30. I think I got to be there at 1. It's at 1:30. So I may just take Friday off is what I may do. But get ready, because when I come back on the weekend, that's going to be our stream. Angie, you're too good of a person for the LCU. Thank you, Miss Brenda. I've heard that, but I don't know. I thought that, you can be a bitch, you can talk shit, you can I just couldn't make it up. You know what I mean? I think that may have been some of my problem. And then, you know, we didn't always want to talk shit. We wanted to do, you know, skits and things like that. So they're doing some over there, her and AMAC and Sweet Tea, and I'm doing some over here because I think we enjoy doing them, right? So they're doing some, I'm doing some, and I guess it's a win-win, right? Uh, Angie, I'm sure you are good, but are you good at it? Oh, Neon. Why, of course. Of course I am. I think you are a good entertainer and fun person to watch. Well, I appreciate that, Neon. Sometimes I do get a little boring and, all creators get boring. And to be fair, I'm over here by myself at 6 a.m. And on the mornings where I have built the docket and all of that, I try to let it roll, and that's why I've asked for, a docket team. But I think that in doing that, I need to give y'all a direction and where to go. And that's totally on me. But let me get through all of this and then we'll see where we're standing at the end of the weekend and where we go from here. I miss the chubby money. I miss it too. I don't know why I can't play it. If I can get me a copy of it, I'd play it. I mean, I play all the other ones. I think Aura was gonna get me she was gonna send me a playlist. I think there is one that already exists that she made us, but I'll have to find it. But I haven't seen Aura in a minute. I haven't seen her in any chats or anything. I hope she's okay because, we used to talk behind the scenes quite a bit and I haven't heard anything from her. Let's see. The LCU drove me away from the LCU. And then Neon says, yeah, same for the most part. I support Tommy pretty much just that. I was watching when there was one show day one, and yeah, it's hard to forget stupidities and other things over there. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah. And that's a big thing that he's late. He is late for work. Anyway, I've heard people say that the LCU drove it's not what it was. And I don't want to go into too much detail about how I feel about things right now, but it's not what it was. And I think Kim is at a place where he's over it. But a person like Kim, if he's going to burn it down, it's going to be on his terms. It's not going to be because he failed. You know what I mean? He's not going to allow himself to have the I failed label. If he shuts it down, it's going to be on his terms, but it's not what it was. And I think he's going through the thing. I keep shaking the camera. I'm sorry. Of how does he get it back to where it was? But then he's also got this wedding thing that's taken up a lot of his time too. And trying to put people in the right seats to make it. He's trying to recapture the magic in the bottle that it was. And when you got all these people quitting, especially bigger named people, you know, he may get a little back in the bottle and then 2 more things will fly out of that bottle. I'm not sure if he can recapture that full magic that lolcow was and put it back in the bottle. I don't think it can be done. Because now you have greed. Greed is a big one. Egos. There's nothing wrong with having a big ego over there, but sometimes they just go overboard and that will turn people away. I know you think it turns people into hate watchers, and some it does, but I think, in my opinion, for the most part, it turns people away to see somebody, you know, that you support, that you give money to, then sit there and tell you to fuck off and I'm better than you are. I don't know, maybe just a thought. Good morning, Gladys. It's good to see you. I think it was Turbo said today you and AMAC haven't ever cried on stream. Is that true? No, we have. AMAC has cried a couple times, but it was I'm not sure. We've never cried over show related stuff, I don't think. I don't know. AMAC might have the very first. So she had a mini crash out probably a couple months after we started, and it feels like she cried then. But for the most part, I know she cried about her mom's dog. She cried when she was telling everybody that my mom passed away. Because if you didn't know, my mama passed away on Christmas. And I know I cried about that. I don't think so. Yeah, we haven't, but I know I haven't cried about anything that has happened like in the LCU. But I think that it was just I think I only cried when my mom passed away and the day I came back. And then I got drunk. Was it New? No, I got drunk before my mama passed away and I had a drunk cry, but it was about my mom. It wasn't nothing about the LCU. And then I think I may have cried the day I come back. So for the most part, yeah, that's true. I've never cried about during a crash out. I don't think I've ever had a real crash out. Not what I would consider a crash out anyway. You don't get boring at all. You aren't an entertainment center, so it would be unreasonable for you to be treated like one. Yeah. It's 6 a.m. here, and I need to get ready to go give blood. Have a good rest of the show. Well, thank you so much, Miss Brenda. I'm so glad that you come over here and hang out with us at the 6 a.m. spot. And make sure that you do all the things they tell you to do when you give that blood so you don't pass out. No one will ever get that magic. That was the Cyrex episode. Oh my God, that's a crazy dude. Yeah, when her mom's dog passed away, and then I think I was there the day you were back. Yeah, I know that AMAC cried when she was telling everybody the story. So that was the first day she streamed. And I think Gidgy was up there. I wasn't there. I don't know. Keem needs to focus on quality over quantity. He hires too many idiots that bring nothing but one note. Yeah. But it seems like so many people have brought that up, you know, and then he likes to say that he sees something in them. Okay, look, I'll talk about this. He talks about, if you're here, I see something in you. There's something there I see in you, and, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, if you see something in these people, myself included, then so the answer to that is just throw them on a live stream and don't work with them. But then yesterday it was said that, if he gives you a shot and he sees something in you and he puts you on a live stream, that means that, you're the talent, you figure it out. I don't know. I just find that very odd that if you see something in somebody, you would want to hone in on what that is so you can bring whatever you see in them out of them more. I don't know. Maybe just me. I do think that I think everybody that becomes a host should have to intern. I 100% believe that. Even if it's just for a month, I believe that before you're made a host, you should have to intern. I don't care if you are I don't care if you are a streamer from way back. That's all you've ever done. That's all you've ever done, but you haven't done it in the LCU. That's one thing. And then if you've never live streamed before and he sees something in you, I for sure think you need to intern. And I think you need to be worked with. I think the host of that show need to work with you. Crazy concept, I know. Interning and learning. And quite honestly, I think that you need to intern on more than one show and work with different hosts, because different hosts can teach you different things. You can learn about the OBS. You can learn about social cues. Some people are good with props and skits, and I just think that you can learn things from other people. But I think you need to be interns. You have to walk before you run. Just my opinion, though. When you get monetized, do not cry on stream. I will have to get a second mortgage on my house. That's what gets to Chubby Scorpion, y'all. He cannot stand to see us cry. Oh, man. To give it context, he was saying if females cry, that gets given computers, etc. And I don't think that Turbo ever understood. I mean, he kept talking shit on AMAC about that damn Roadcaster. I asked for the damn I didn't even ask for it. He popped up. He couldn't hear the TTS. We were getting TTSs. He couldn't hear them or something. And I told him that I was saving up for a Roadcaster. And he said, well, who's the showrunner? And of course, it was AMAC. He said, well, shouldn't she need the Roadcaster? I said, well, I want one too, because I said, yeah, she needs a Roadcaster, but I want one too for when I have to run the show, because I was always there ready to go as a backup. I can run OBS. I've done it around Thanksgiving when she was out. I did it on a weekend stream, me and Big Murph. So yes, I can run OBS. I don't like OBS, but I can run it. Yeah. But anyway, I told him that either way, he said, who's the showrunner? I said, AMAC. He said, well, shouldn't she have it? And I was like, yeah, but I want one too. So and then he asked her, he said, well, what's your Cash App? And she was like, no, no, no. She even told him no. And then I was like, take it. We need it. Or something. I can't remember how it went. Either way. So she got the Roadcaster and she had it ordered that same evening. He offered. Nobody asked for a Roadcaster. And it's his money and he can do with it what he wants, Turbo. But just so you know, Turbo, nobody asked him for anything. We've bought our own equipment. We've bought everything except for the Roadcaster. And now, for AMAC, I guess it can be looked at in lieu of that month's pay, which we didn't get. Let's see. I agreed. You need to coach new talent. Keem's trying to run it like old school YouTube rather than properly fostering new talent and justifying that 50% beyond I'm Keem. Yeah. Oh my God, Aura. Damn it. Where have you been? I have been so worried about you. Y'all cried when Gemini fell out of his chair. Oh, yes, we did. That was the funniest shit I ever seen. That shit was funny. Angie, my phone still has 14,000 files to update. I don't want to risk it freezing up and crashing. So I got to go. But love you. Oh my God. Well, figure out a way to contact me. See, I just need to know she's okay. All right. Locale Live should be dropped to 2 a.m. and Fluff is the main show now. I'm telling you. Hey, Binky. I'm telling you, you don't. Yeah, Locale Live is not. But people still you still see the numbers. You still see the people tuning in. But like Fluff, it just proves that people, you don't always have to have drama. People like the silliness and the skits and the stunt, done when it's done with enjoyment and laughter and that kind of thing. So yeah. Oh me. I am trying. I'm probably going to end this one extremely early because, like I said, I still have to sweep behind that stove, and then I just found out that I am the first stop. So let's see who's on alive that that I actually want to redirect to. My stomach's growling. Can y'all hear that? Their peak is the fake cancer arc, and now it's just dead on arrival. Braden. Oh, okay. I get it. Yes, Braden. I understand what you're saying. Zay watched me poop. Oh my God. Zay watched me poop. Good morning. Yeah, Zay did a stream over there on her channel yesterday about her leaving. I think she was actually on that live stream when that community post went through about she will not be receiving her last paycheck because you're not supposed to stream on and that you lose any monies owed to you if you stream within 60 days. You know, if he hasn't given you permission to be let out of your contract. And to be fair with me, there's no monies owed. I already didn't get paid for the last month of work that I did. So, but neither did Keem. So YouTube holds that money, which I think is messed up. I don't think YouTube should be able to hold money like that. They held it when I lost monetization over here, and they held it when they demonetized Chubby. Yep. So we didn't get paid for that month. And it's hard to point a finger and say, you know, well, you bad person, you didn't pay us, because technically he doesn't have to, right? He didn't get paid for the work. And then why should he have to reach into his pocket and pay us? That's from a use your brain standpoint, but you would think that, I don't know. We were very loyal. You know, we've always done what Keem has asked of us. We've never given Keem any problems. And, you know, you would kind of hope that for what the amount of money was, that he could have just said, here you go. But he didn't. And we have to be okay with that. And see, what really sucks for AMAC is that it wasn't her doings that messed any of it up. It was mine unknowingly, you know. See, I have to live with that. I have to live with it's my fault that she didn't get paid. And then why do I carry on about not getting paid myself? Well, everybody would carry on if you did a whole month's work and didn't get paid for it, you know? But then when it boils down, it's my fault unknowingly. I don't know. I guess I will beat myself up over that 1 month for a while. Good morning, Greeky. Heck, good morning. What are y'all doing? Yes, and Chubby Scorpion, he crowned in that month. And we got none of it. Not a dime. So, he just did pay you. How did he pay me? Locale historian, how did he pay me? No, I didn't expect to be paid, bees. Rumor has it Keem did pay her, by the way. Oh. Well, if that's the case, then good. Don't take the bet. Wow, I mean, what's there to take? Oh, yeah. Well, and I kept saying that I hope that he did pay her. So. But it's not like I don't talk to her. I can ask her if she got paid. But I guess I don't get paid because it was my fault, even though he didn't know the rule either. Gotcha. If you knew who I was, you'd change. Well, if you're that big up on the totem pole, why don't you tell him it you know, it's really not that much. Why don't he just reach into his pocket and pay me too? I could use it. It's chump change to him. I can't believe y'all aren't over there watching Pesci. I'm trying. My glasses are fogged up. Lady 7 Up, good morning. I try to catch everybody when they come in. Damn Kate, good morning. I don't give a fuck about low-cal folks anymore. Creaky. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I bet Historian is the idiot who tried to sell Keem the clip channel. I don't know. I feel like I know who it is, though, which is weird. But yeah, if you know Keem like that, tell him to hook a girl up. Greeky got pissed in her Cheerios this morning. Hey, sometimes you just got to have piss in them Cheerios. But how did it happen anyway, Angie? I know you as the Funko Pop lady. Yep, I was the Funko Pop lady. My chat's acting weird. I'm trying to see who's on live. Because I know I've got to shut this down and go sweep behind that stove. I knew on the day I didn't want to be put first on the list, I knew they were going to do it. And they did. But I'm getting a stove. Yeah. I may even take a picture of it and post it in community post. I'm so happy. Show everyone the shit. Oh, you're okay with it? Oh, okay. Yeah. So y'all know that Aunt Lurleen and all, she's been doing some things, and so we got Shady Oaks is coming. So we're gonna have the whole trailer park doing some things. And so there is an intro for it. Hold on. Usually you're not in here, Rakeem, so I didn't know. I didn't want to do it if you weren't okay with it yet. All right, let me pause. All right, so this is going to be the intro to Shady Oaks. So this is Aunt Lurleen and the peeps. They're all going to have. It's a community, y'all. Don't lie on my name. I'm here every morning. I just don't type. Okay, hold on. All right, put the volume. All right, there we go. Share. All right, so this is the intro to the Shady Oaks, y'all. Yeah.
There's a trailer by the highway and a liquor store in town. If you stay here long enough, you'll hear what's going down. Down in Shady Oaks, where the stories never end, everybody's got a cousin and everybody as a friend. Earl's got a brand new girlfriend, or at least that's what it claims. Wanda knows your business before she knows your name. Skeeter's got a get-rich plan for the 100th time this year. And Deputy Bubba solving crimes nobody's reported here. It's Shady Oaks, where everybody knows who got arrested and who still owes. Shady Oaks, where the gossip never stops. Somebody's cousins arguing in the Dollar General lot. Shady Oaks, we ain't got much, but we get by. Half the town's got broken trucks. The other half don't drive. Miss Pat's has got a raccoon. She says can count to 10. Billy Ray's been job hunting since Lord knows when. Lily Mae's recording everything for everybody online. And Lurleen's got another story every single time. Somebody's drilling on the porch. Somebody's drinking beer. Somebody's saying something dumb that everybody's gonna hear. It's Shady Oaks, where everybody knows who got arrested and who still owes. Shady Oaks, where the gossip never stops. Somebody's cousins arguing in the Dollar General lot. Shady Oaks, we ain't got much, but we get by. Half the town's got broken trucks. The other half don't drive. A dog in the yard, a truck on blocks, a lawn chair sitting out by the docks, a screen door slam, a Friday night, and somehow every little mess turns out alright. It's Shady Oaks. Pull up a chair and stay a while. Life gets crazy every day, but it always makes us smile. Shady Oaks, where the stories write themselves. And if you think you've seen it all, just wait till next week. Now who's parked a riding mower in front of my liquor store again?
All right, y'all. So that is Shady Oaks. That is the trailer park. And we will be learning lots of stories and following the folks of Shady Oaks. So you have seen the cast members. They are the lovely residents in Shady Oaks. And there's a lot of gossip, a lot of tea, a lot of tomfoolery, and we're here for all of it. So look forward to some Shady Oaks content coming your way. And Aunt Lurleen's going to have her ass in the middle of it all. In the middle of it all. That was beautifully done. Excuse me. That was beautifully done. Thank you so much, Rakeen. Rakeen is help making my vision come to life. So he's able to actually put out what rolls around in my head, which is very hard to do. So he is actually making my vision where I can watch it unfold. So I am here for it. I hope you are too. It is going to be so much fun, y'all. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. And I hope y'all have a lot of fun watching it and interacting and getting involved with the craziness that these characters are going to bring. Let's see. There we go. Thank you so much, Rakeen. I appreciate that. You outdid yourself. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, at this point it's going to be who needs locale. We got Shady Oaks. I'm telling you, it's either gonna be fantastic or it's gonna be a flop. And I'm not going into it looking at any other way. With not with the response that Aunt Lurleen has gotten, I don't think it'll be a flop. Oh yes, we talked about the news column. So she does have her news column. I will drop it again. The Ask Aunt Lurleen. And I'll share it as well so y'all can see. Those of y'all who haven't seen Ask Aunt Lurleen. So you can click there and ask Aunt Lurleen any of course you don't have to put your name. It's all anonymous. Of course, I may read your stuff on online, but we don't know it's you unless you tell us. But there's the latest advice that Aunt Lurleen has given. So you might want to check that out. I think somebody told us who they were earlier. For this one, Troubled in Tampa, I believe Jake told us it was him. And but Angie sure is trying. And his question to Aunt Lurleen was, will Angie uploaded get monetized on YouTube? And Aunt Lurleen says, hey, love, Angie sure is trying to get re-monetized. Someone could have helped her, but decided to be a jackass. So she is working her buns off to get the job done. So the answer is she is trying. Now, YouTube has also got to let her have it back too. Maybe Kim can pick up his magic phone and call them. Thank you for reaching out to Aunt Lurleen, sweetheart. She told them that maybe Kim can pick up his magic phone and call YouTube. She's a mess, I'm telling you. There is confessions. You can submit your own as well. And we'll go over some of those. Again, totally anonymous. And these are Lurleen's rants where she can rant. There's community gossip. And of course, we've got some classifieds going over here. So it is a whole newsletter that you should check out from Aunt Lurleen. And of course, she publishes it whenever she feels like it. That it's Southern Wisdom, anonymous submissions, and the Lord's honest truth, whether you want it or not. It's amazing. I love this. I love having something in my head and it just is going beyond what I had imagined. And I appreciate that so much, Rakeem. We need to get people to the new. We need people to go to the new column to Auntie told me. No one wrote in yesterday. Nobody wrote in yesterday. I know she told me she answered some last night. Well, y'all go over there and again, I just posted Ask Aunt Lurleen. Y'all go over there and y'all give her something to write about. This keeps her going, y'all. She loves stuff like this. So ask her advice on something. Talk to her. I can't believe nobody reached out to Aunt Lurleen yesterday. We're gonna have to put this newsletter in other chats somehow. I don't know how we're gonna do it, Rakeem, but we got to push Aunt Lurleen, at least her newsletter in other chats. Angie, put all the links in your extended description. Yeah, I'm going to work on some things today, and all of my links will be in the description. I think what I'm going to do is put it in the channel description, and then I'll just reuse that part of the description for the videos every day. I used to do that where it would just pull the same description, with the links and everything, and then I could just write a little blurb about what that video was about. I'm going to do that again because we got a lot to remember at the moment with these links. So, yeah. You do you, boo. I subbed from the LCU. Fuck. Who are you talking to? You do you, boo boo. I subbed from the LCU. Fuck that cult. Unsubbed. Rakeem, who the hell are you talking to? Hatred bombs. Oh, you unsubbed from there. Right? I'm just going to stay over here. You're talking to the chat, and I just need to keep it back. Okay. You said you let post that link in chats. What? I'm saying I ain't going in the. I'm not talking about those chats, Rakeem. I'm not talking about the LCU chats at all. I'm talking about other chats. There's other people that go live too. Somehow I feel like we should try to push Antler Lean in some other chats. I wasn't talking about the LCU because if you try to push anything over there, you're going to get banned. So I wouldn't dare tell anybody to try to push anything over there. Angie, read coffee donos. Do I got any? Oh, thank you. Heck, bought you a coffee. Bitch, I'm still stuck in your appliances. You need to pull me out. Heck, still in the damn dryer. Where the hell's Brooke? Well, you better be glad you're not stuck in my stove because they're getting my stove today and taking it out. So, yeah. But thank you so much. Heck, I appreciate that. This bitch is a little thirsty over here, not gonna lie. Angie got her a coffee today. What? But again, you better be glad it's not the stove, heck. Embarrassed you. Angie needs her monster and I'm gonna send me. Yeah, I like these coffees though, but I drank my monster, which I've slowed down. I'm fixing to have to go through the stopping phase of it. I will forever not understand, Rakeem. I don't. Love him, don't understand a bit. Speaking of coffees, gotta go drive to Starbucks. I think I've had one drink from Starbucks ever. And it's just because I had a meeting there and I just wanted something to drink. I had no idea how to order it. All the thing. I had no clue. All right, let's see. I've got to get off of here. I'm the first stop, and I've got to sweep out from behind that stove. But again, check out Antler Lane's column. Also, make sure that you have your notification bells on because I will be doing, I guess, my tell-all stream and what my intentions are and blah, blah, blah this weekend. Again, I am not sure if it's going to be Saturday or if it's going to be Sunday. That will probably depend on how I feel after my procedure tomorrow. I'm probably not going to stream on Friday. I don't know if I will be in the hospital or not, but I will let you guys know through my Discord, through community posts. There'll be a way for everybody to find out what's going on and when that weekend stream will be popping. Okay. I'm changing all your Discord channel name. Gay op in the Discord. Oh my God. That's the bad thing. That if Rakeen wanted to do that, he could. He built it. He can take it away. Damn it. Yes, I'm having an angiogram tomorrow, and if they are checking the bottom portion, my valves in the bottom, whatever, if they are too clogged, I'm getting stents put in tomorrow. If they're not that, I guess, clogged, they're going to try medications. So if I have to have stents, I'm going to be put in the hospital overnight. So it all depends on what they see tomorrow when I have the angiogram done. So yeah. Angie, just before angiogram, can I have they told me I can't have any nicotine, which the vape has nicotine. I can't have any nicotine and I can't have any stimulants. So I can't have any erectile dysfunction medication. I can't have my monsters. I can't have my vape. I can't have yeah. I can drink some water because they want you to stay hydrated because you get an IV, and it's better when you're hydrated or something. And yeah, says it's staying with me. I'm not at the 12-hour mark yet, so yes. Angiogram, yep, it's my gram. I'm not a doctor, but I'll do open heart surgery. Oh my Lord. Well, they say if you do, yes, you can, right now, yeah, I'm not Voldemorted. Heck, you can join my Discord and not get banned. I don't know what the future looks like, but I'm sure he'll give, if I become a Voldemort or whatever, he usually gives you some type of notice. Anybody that let me do this. Anybody that wants to, I don't like putting the link out there, but I'm changing them, or Rakeen's changing them. Every few days anyway. Because we had somebody join that was able to let themselves in somehow. And I still haven't figured that out. Because usually I look at the people who jump in and I say, if you're approved or not. And then Rakeen gives you your roles. So I don't know how they bypassed all that. So anyway, there is my email address. Please email me if you would like a link to get in the Discord. Nobody sees that email but me. So just shoot me an email and I'll shoot you the link right over. Yeah, so yeah, that's the only way I know to get it to you, heck, unless, I might can send it to you in the Discord. Let me see if I can send it to you in the Discord and then we won't have to go through all that. All right. Okay. It'd just be easier to do it that way. But if anybody else wants the link to the Discord, and right now you are not banned for joining you're not going to be banned for joining my Discord. feel free to shoot me an email and I will get one over to you. All right. I have got to go. I guess let me refresh this. Add. All right. Oh my God, there's like where in the hell is there it is. All right, I'm just gonna send y'all over to Cafe. I do think that Nature is on with Nick. So if you don't mind, also give him a go over there and tell Nick hello, give him a like. But I'm going to go ahead and end it. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Again, don't know about Friday yet, but all right, we will see y'all tomorrow. And I guess but since nobody wanted to do 1-card pulls, we'll open it up tomorrow. Until then, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye.